Hello there, welcome to yet another review. This one is about a very recent acquisition of mine, the fan-created character who's now a decade old, Legacy United Windblade. Now, this gal was picked up from Toys R Us, where she was the only Legacy United toy on shelves, so I saw that as a sign to buy her, along with 86 Brawn who shelf-warmed. And I must say, she is fantastic. This version is based on her Cyberverse iteration, and you can see the inspirations, particularly with her red shoulders. But this figure can work as your definitive Windblade. Lots of paint applied very well, especially her face. Just look at that. It's beautiful. The wings are gappy, yeah, but they aren't heavy on your eyes. They don't overwhelm the figure. And apparently people were complaining about the backpack. Yeah, it juts out quite a bit, but all Windblade's toys had huge backpacks. This one, at least, compresses itself to give us a smaller silhouette because it was much longer and more intrusive. So, that is very nice. Now, going back to the head sculpt, I don't really see the Cyberverse design in this Windblade. To me, this looks like someone who's seen war, someone who had to mature quickly to adapt to rapid changes. Sort of like her IDW self. The Cyberverse design feels like a younger, naive version of her, one who is more hot-headed, the type to run headfirst into battle, and whose strategy is to fight first, ask later. Posability is really good. The head's on a ball joint, so you can just do whatever movement you want, although the collar does sort of get in the way with some movement, so you have to bring it up a bit. So there is that. The arms can rotate, wings do get in the way, but you can push them back a bit. They can also go out. Oops. Elbows can swivel, bend, you even get some wrist articulation. That is very, very nice. Now you also get waist, legs go out and back this much. Very, very flexible. Well, you got the split, you got yourself a thigh swivel, knee bend, and ankle pivot. It's all really, really good. Now for accessories, it includes this flame sword that is not the best in my opinion. It looks nice, it looks shiny under the right light, and it also doubles as a blast effect. But as you will see later, it doesn't really look good as that, and this effect only looks good when she's in dynamic poses. Static, it looks off. The plus side is that you can actually make her two-hand a sword, and I think that is always a nice plus. Sort of like this. Another plus is, if I can just get it out, there we go, is that on both sides there is this hole right over here that with this port you can just plug it in, and there you go. You got a sword on her thigh. Very nice. And there's actually another accessory, it's also the final one, and that is this fan piece right over here that I need to, there we go. It's nice, it's got some nice sculpted details, it's painted very well, and she can even hold it to, I don't know, to either fan herself or use it as a weapon, I don't know. But this does bring me to a heads up for any potential buyers. This fan is packaged separately from the head, and it's inside this Subway sandwich packaging thing where the sword is also included. You will need to check it thoroughly before throwing it away. So yeah, just gonna plug it back in so that we can get to jet mode. Now that conversion, it was simple but effective, with a very neat cockpit part, and the jet mode is great. My only problem with it is that these back fins right over here, I don't think they do much in robot mode, but right here they are supposed to be landing gears because this thing has landing gear. Nice. Anyways, getting back to it, it doesn't fold in or anything, so this silhouette is just really weird. I guess there's also obvious tits, but this is the thing that draws your eye. Other than that, I like everything else about it. The chunky nature of the front, as you could probably tell, doesn't feel out of place, and these bits right over here can be passed off as air intakes. If you look closely enough, or my camera can focus, so you can do it manually, nope, there it is, you could make out an interior. Really nice. And the fans can be flipped up into this position so that she can gain more speed, I think. In real life, this would never work, but yeah, it works, I guess. They don't spin at all, but they are nicely painted, so that's nice. Now for the sword, you need to just put the wings back just to make things easier, and just split the back apart, not only a bit, and then you see these holes right over here and here. Plug the sword right in. There we go. Close it back up. Make sure everything is alright. And there we go. This doesn't look convincing. Due to the fact that it's supposed to look like that they sculpted it to look like a sword, it doesn't look like an effect part that was made for the jet engine. In fact, this looks like she's leaking energon. Take that for what you will. Forgot to write in the script, but she has a flight pod right over here. A necessity for a bot that transforms into a jet. But overall, I am satisfied with this purchase. There's very few things that really bug me. If you want this toy though, you will need to remember that the fan is a separate piece. Oh, and that is actually on shelves. Because remember, at the Toys R Us I went to get this, there was only one. And there's only one Legacy United toy there. With that knowledge with you, I bid you farewell.